The best thing about being a woman is that you get to have a lot of fun. Whoa, I am not a witch. Do 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 not a witch. Do 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 do. Oh, you make me feel like I'm not a witch. Boo 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 doo boo doo boo. Meow 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 meow. I haven't done just like a chatting in a while. I have been so hyper focused on strong arming my like programming to work. Let's go ahead and pull up my other stuff. Whoops, I want to hit enter. Best thing about being me is that you get to not be a witch. Bow. Oh, you can't see my model right now. Let me just reveal myself. I made this very glorious ponytail. I like that it whips. This ponytail was actually made for animation. That's why it is the way it is. But I noticed that a game I want. Oh god, it went through me. But like, um, there's a game I want to play, uh, and I like to make new models for new games that I'm playing. And so we're gonna be playing Throne of Liberty at some point, uh, either later today or tomorrow. Oh gosh, that is so distracting. It has reduced weight, so like it goes for a while. I yeah, like it's fun though. Who doesn't like a ponytail that does figure eights? It's a bit excessive, but it's also really cool. This was something I was sending someone in a picture, but I couldn't capture it properly in the picture. But yeah, this model is called Mary Beth Poison (parentheses not a witch). It's because the game that we're going to be playing is very like European-esque themed, uh, kind of medievally. It's a little bit more modern than like the true medieval period, but like whenever I play a game in this time period, it makes me just think of Goody Proctor and stuff. So I wanted to be Mary Beth, who is definitely not a witch, but is still poisonous. We're also coming up on spooky season, so I thought it'd be a fun model to make. We tend to play casters. We might end up playing with the dagger weapon and the bow, but we'll probably use the wand and tome mostly. Mostly just to be on theme and cast curses. In the name of the Lord, of course. uh, I finally found hair that is as dramatic as I am. It overreacts, too. That is going to be so distracting for me. I mean, I'm just watching it and I love it so much. I normally weight my hair to be a little bit more realistic, but sometimes it's fun to do something that's unrealistic. Let's see here. Yeah, today we're going to be making promotional items for the upcoming streams. We need to make a new thumbnail for our live on YouTube. We need to make some stuff that I can tweet that I'm going live. Just some like nice little promo here and there. I like to pre-prepare that sometimes, but this was a game I looked forward to coming out at the beginning of the year, but I was like, that's a long time to wait. So let's forget that it exists. And the next time I heard about it was, oh, hey, you can play it now. Um, so I'm excited for that. I find that if the game comes out super later in the year, I gotta forget about it. The best thing about not being a witch is you get to accuse everyone. Wow, being a witch is good, but I like to accuse the heretics. We'll come up with lyrics. I tend to be actually pretty decent at writing lyrics for parody songs. And I do like the best thing about not being a witch is you get to is that you get to accuse everyone. I think there's something there. I just gotta figure out the like vocal phrasing. So the only problem right now with the wig is, I'm not wig. The only problem right now with this ponytail specifically is that it does, let me readjust this stuff, make sure that I can get that, and then move this, there we go. But yeah. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. I have no idea what causes that whiny noise occasionally. I don't know if it's like a short in my cable or what. I have another mic pack I could try. But like, it's not constant. So, dude. Yeah. I love my Mokopi, but I do hate the fact that uh, the the version I'm using right now is still in beta. Let me unplug this. Hi, it's Poison. Yeah, that works better. Maybe? Put you up here. Yeah. New channel. Yeah. Adjust this. But yeah, I noticed I've been really distracted the past few streams with doing the animation stuff. So I wanted to do a stream where I'm a little bit less distracted. Um, that way I could really pay attention here to both my chat and everything, and we can do like just some light check-ins. Like how everyone is doing. How's your day? How have your days been? What's your social security? I have a lisp. We got like 17 seconds. But ironic because this is just chatting. We've technically already started. I'm gonna take this off and oop, oh gosh. Okay. I'm doing a test right now to see if it's maybe the pop filter that's causing that whine a little bit. I could change out my mic. I have another whole mic pack. Let me just take that off. I don't think I don't need a pop filter if I'm not mic'd where the pop sound comes from, which is your mouth. I'm mic'd down below that. So you don't really get a pop. And it's stream time. For this. Let's see. I could try. Let's try miking up here. Boop. Hey. Yeah. I wonder if it's also like that whine is coming from like not my mic, but actually coming from the air conditioning. That's also possible. Do. Okay. I'm gonna grab my other mic pack and see if it goes for that too. I'm gonna bring you with me though. Which means I have to grab the Mokopi too. Because I don't want it to disconnect. Okay. Mic number 2. I just want your mic, though. I don't need a new pack. I just want to try the other mic. Hello. I don't know why I said that. I don't have it set up yet. Hello. Yay, that worked. It was the mic. But that's good to know. Yeah. I have it set like a pop star now. Where the mic is just basically on my cheek. This is also a really good spot to mic myself. Yeah. Listen. I'm moving us. Me close up. Yay! I'm close! Hi, it's poison. I'm close, but I want to be centered. Yay. Such a glorious ponytail. Like, this is a ponytail, I mentioned it earlier, but the stream technically hadn't started. Like, I didn't mute myself, but like... For the first 10 minutes of stream, I like to pretend that only I can hear me. And kind of just talk out into the void. Because I'm not looking at chat yet. But then once that timer goes, that's when I'm like, okay, we need to be present. We need to be in the chat, doing the thing, being a professional. Not that we're ever not a professional. We do it and we do it well. Do. But yeah, we're gonna be making some promo. Making promo, it doesn't always do the most for me, but it is something I have the most fun with. Um, it's just fun. It's like a free art-esque like thing. It's, hey, make something that you like to look at and make it like something that other people will like to look at and make it like themed and all the other stuff. And it's also one of the times where I get to have fun with like kind of Photoshop-y-esque stuff. It's just a fun activity for me. And I need to do some like light, easy stuff. After all I've been doing with animation, we need a break. We need a break from pulling our hair out. Yeah. My hair. I whip my hair back and forth. I'ma get more shine in a little bit. Whether I hit the stage, applause, you're hearing it. Whether it's black heart, black stars, you're feeling it. 'Cause none of them can do like I do. Oh, I get to go, yeah, go hard. When they see me pull up, I whip it real good. We're going back to like my classic self where I'm just having fun with my model. I just genuinely love both the process of making VTuber models, but then also playing with them after they're made. I made this one very quickly too. Like I probably spent a total of 30 minutes. Yeah, this is a 30-minute model. Granted, as I've been making models for a while now, I have a lot of assets that I can use, reuse, redye, and like do like really quick color shifts that allow me to reuse things. Like this center part, it comes from my poison oak poisonous plant model. When I did like a bondage bunny kind of thing. And then this outer part comes from Garden of Eden poison oak. This central part is just a jacket I made black. And then the bottom part is basically a robe I made dark green. Virtually black. And then the center part is just a black shirt. And like all the design stuff is my stuff that I overlaid on it.
Ponytail has a mind of its own.
Yeah, I love it. I gotta say, at first I was like, is this too much? And then I was like, it is, but I love it for it. I love that it's too much. I like making it do figure eights. Like, that's fun. It's distracting, but it's whimsical. It's whimsical and fun. But yes, this is Mary Beth Not a Witch Poison, who is definitely not a witch, but loves to accuse people of witchcraft. Because the best part about not being a witch is you get to accuse everyone. Wow, doobity doo doo, doo 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 doo, doo doo doo. It was Goody Proctor. I saw Goody Proctor in the forest. Oh. It makes me want to accuse him of witchcraft real bad. But yeah, I thought it would be also funny if I play the new game coming out that's in early access right now, and I used Wand and Tome, and I, just throwing curses at people, like Christian curses. Don't get me wrong, cause not a witch, but like curses. uh, right now, I think the weapons I like the most was the bow, the wand, and the daggers. The daggers felt very Katarina to me. Petrovna Zhamalanzhikova, but your dad just calls me Katya. I was like, I knew I had a lot of words today. I have low word days and then big word days. Today's been I have lots of words. I don't think I'm gonna run out of words anytime soon. That's why I'm like, it's time. We gotta set up to do a super long stream. And I would love to have just some stuff I can tweet out while I'm streaming. And so I figured today what we're gonna do is make some of that stuff that goes out. And then we might take a break. And then we'll come back. And we'll be like, ba 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 ba. Hey Raz, you sent me a thing, but I just gotta say, I can't see it. It's very blur. But I know that if it's about the Throne of Liberty drops, I'm aware of them and I'm excited for them. I didn't look at what they were, but I'm ready to use them. Wait, what's sus? I don't know what is sus. I don't know what drops are, but I'll know them when I see them. Listen, it's definitely a statement that not a witch poison will make. When I use the wand and tome, it's actually just like a cross and Bible. uh, of course it was Mary Beth. I mean, of course it was Goody Proctor. It's not just because her dad owns a bunch of land that I want. No one can be mad at me for girl bossing. If they didn't want me to take the land, it wouldn't have been so easy.
You can't just keep going around and splashing people with holy water.
You don't know that. You underestimate the amount of holy water I purchased. I have a subscription to Amazon. You don't know what I do with my Amazon money. It auto-renews at the end of each month. Why does this person keep an ad at like buying 64 gallons of holy water? Well, it's because they're not a witch. And they need it for not witch purposes.
Subscribe and save.
Same. Subscribe and save. Subscribe and be saved. Join me, follow me as a legion, I mean congregation. Listen, I have too much to say in the vein of role-playing that type of character. I have seen it.
This is not a cult.
This is not a cult, it's a collective. Here at the collective, we just ask that you give us your resources and power of attorney. And then we send you on a retreat, like a lovely vacation, to go pick fruit out in the countryside. And you get lots of cereal. Some might say, so much cereal. And yes, we dance with snakes, but like, who doesn't? Get with it. uh, oh, by the way, if you're over in the YouTube, don't forget to give this video a friendly like to help push me out in the algorithm so I can spread my not witch message. I don't know why, it just hit me at some point that I was like, you know what? This character's just not a witch. Like, I didn't even make this character with that in mind. It came to me. It came to me in a dream. A very, like, non-magical dream. Not a prophetic one. Like, just a regular dream. Okay. Ooh, so the first thing I need to do, I wrote the tweet, but I didn't tweet it out. So, we'll click live art, and I'm gonna pose this model for the tweet. And let's make it have a black background. Save. Okay. See, sometimes promotional work is easy. No, it's specifically because that was just gonna be a picture. Oh, I'm gonna need to make sure that my Discord is not on this monitor. That's the wrong me close up. Here we go. One moment while I access your account. No, that's not optional. I have the password. If you wanted your password secret, you shouldn't have like made it so easy to hack. Let's see. Okay, I think everything is on the right monitor now. And we tweeted out that we are live right now. I love just not being a witch. Don't you ever wake up when, like, in the morning, like, you, like, get your witch hazel and, like, your eye of newt, and you just, like, breathe in the morning air and, like, God, it's great not being a witch. Like, you just get to stir over the cauldron all day. It's a lot of toil, but it's worth it for the bubbles. And the lack of trouble. Because there are no troubles when you're not a witch. If you have troubles, you're probably a witch. Or if you have property. If you have property I want, then you're also a witch. If I like your husband, oh, that's definitely a witch. That's it. If your husband doesn't like me back, witch. You get my order wrong, definite witch activity.
Raises pitchfork, slowly puts it down.
You have pitchfork? Oh, I only think witches have those. Last time I checked, witches disagree with me. Good. You should be confused. Because I'm both nonsensical and confusing. I enjoy sometimes just getting to do just a steady stream of consciousness. You can hear every internal thought that I'm having. Some might say I force you to. But you know what? It's my channel and not yours. And that's an original line. I came up with that. But I do let Katya use it because, like, we go to the same mountain. We saw each other on the bike trail. That is such a level of inside joke that requires a very niche level of knowledge and an overlapping of interests. I know at least one person who could possibly get it, but they'll get it in the future. Because I'm a mountain biking witch in the future. Okay. I need to get an image. Image. Enhancing image. I'm hacking into the mainframe. Throne of Liberty. Images. Okay, I think this makes a great first image that we're gonna do. And you know, we're gonna open up the superior like program, the program that to all programs. You learn it in elementary school and then never have to use it in the real world. That's right. I'm talking PowerPoint. Because I'm just a pro gamer and a pro artist who uses only the finest of things. Like PowerPoint. And PowerPoint-like programs. Let's see. Bloop. I'm just gonna make the speaker. Okay, and now what we need is we need me. Because it's not me promotional items unless we have me in them. Let's get in a very, like... The only thing PowerPoint lacks is an ability to pose my VTuber models. It has everything else. Let's give myself a different face. No, we don't want those. Angry eyebrows. Actually, kind of. Okay, eyes. No, we don't want that. Oh my god. Sorry, like...
Now.
I don't know what you did, but I'm very disappointed. Oh my god. I think I need to be at least at this height though. I think that's the probably better angle for me. So I need to have a little bit of a more straightforward direction. Like that. Okay. And I might have to actually do this in Krita and then do it in the other. Let's see here. So I put my hands up to playing my song. The butterflies fly away. I am not a witch. That's the only thing I know. Shut up, I'm serious. This is a serious issue plaguing our community. Okay. So I'm gonna take me. I fit in so well here. Oh, you know what? Actually, I can make myself fit in better. Do it. I also want to make me a little bit bigger, I think. Okay. Here we go. Let's go to my lighting. And then intensity, turn that way up. We're gonna do like more like a golden hour lighting. And I hate how sometimes that doesn't like actually change much. Let's see. And I think I'm gonna take the picture more from this. The fun thing is that you get to get flashed the shirtless pics I was using for reference when drawing. Like, not this model, but one of my bodies. Okay. And now, areas to keep. Okay, mark areas to remove. I'm gonna go ahead and do this. Mark areas to keep. This one. Okay, let's see how that looks. Maybe a little bit smaller. Okay, and then I'm gonna... Let's do a crop of this, but not that shape. Triangle. I want to... Can I reverse? Nope, that reverses me. I want to change the angle of the crop. guess I could do circle instead. Oh, that's how I do it. Okay. There should be a way to flip it. Control Z. Crop, I want to do circle instead then. There we go. Look, it's like I'm part of the picture. Okay, so there's another step here. And that step is to blend us into looking like we're in the same shot. There's a few ways to do this. You can either just take a filter on yourself, or you could do what I like to do, which is put a filter over everybody. Let's see. I think I'm gonna try this method real fast. Orange. Format shape. The fill. Very good. I'm gonna see about a different color maybe. That's better. I think that's good enough because you're not gonna see this super big. Sometimes my promotional items are like grand, other times they're super easy. Text. Oh no, I don't want a text there. I guess I'm gonna click off the picture. I don't know necessarily if this is related to the concept of the game, but we're just gonna claim the throne. It's ours now. Because I've mostly looked at gameplay. And I kind of want to test out some different, like, text fonts. This is my least favorite part, is I hate fonts because you used to be able to preview the fonts before you selected them, but sometimes it let you see like a decent preview of it. Oh my god. There we go. Let's see. Bah. We definitely want something that is more in that nature. I mean, oh, we need Comic Sans. That's what we should do. That's kind of neat. And it's in the similar font that they used, but this is more Gossip Girl. Dear Diary, today I claimed the throne. It was liberty until I took it. Now it's no longer liberation. Now it's quite actually the opposite. It's a rather aggressive regime. Many innocent lives have been affected. Where, where are you? Where are you? I can't see. There we go. Comic Sans, the ultimate font. You know something is high quality when they use Comic Sans. Okay, and then we want text options. Black. That's a little similar to what they did. I'm gonna reduce this a little bit because I'm also gonna give it a shadow. I like the joke of Comic Sans, but I don't know if people can recognize Comic Sans enough to get the joke if I posted that. Um, I like that. I'm gonna need like and then we would do we need to even go above that. Hey! Hello, Silver Sun. We're doing pretty good. You know, just upholding ourselves as good non-Christian people, non-Christian, good non-witch people. You know, upholding the citizens' rights, such as claiming people are witches. And thank you, thank you. Believe it or not, this outfit was made in a total of 30 minutes, right before stream. I mean, it's using assets I've used for other models before, but like these gauntlets came from Poison Ivy. This came from my bondage model of Poison Oaks, and then Garden of Eden Poison is where the like vine details on the outside came from. And it's like a just a dyed black shirt, dark green like cloak bottom part, and then a dyed black jacket for the most part. I did this because I found a game I was looking forward to is actually already out. So now we get to do some promo stuff for it. We might end up streaming it later today, but it also might not. We might not get to stream it until Friday. But we're trying to aim for streaming later today. We'll take like a break after a bit, and then if we come back online, it means we got the game. But yeah, I'd call this model my Mary Beth Not a Witch Poison. I don't know why. That's just what popped in my head when I saw it. It's like I don't know what I'm making here, but I'll know it when I see it. And I did. I did know it when I saw it. I also just need thumbnail art for the stream and streams coming up. And it's like, I haven't done a just chatting in a while. And as a matter of fact, I've actually been really bad with monitoring my chat here lately. So I'd like to also give an apology for not being the best at that lately. But we're working on it. We're growing as an individual and as a streamer. In a both whimsical and fun way. Sometimes we're just not that demure. Or not that mindful. Definitely always hot, though. That one we can't avoid. That's just a side effect of poison. I need this to be on this side so I can monitor chat while doing other things. Okay, let's go look and see if we can't find something else to insert ourselves in. This is also something I just have fun with, is inserting myself into other games. Like, I do it with Beat Saber in an actual format, but it's also fun, like, when I take promotional items and just insert my VTuber character randomly. Sometimes I'll replace everybody in the promotional content with my VTuber model. All of the world will be poison. Liberty... oh no, it's Throne of Liberty, not Liberty First. Images. Okay. Let's see. Save image. The next promo item. There you are. I think I might do this as like a loose BRB screen. See, because the stream I do for Throne of Liberty is probably going to be one of my long ones. I don't know 24 hours like I did that other time. It'll be like a probably all day thing as long as I can manage it. As long as everything in my calendar stays clear. Because those have been really good for the channel, both YouTube and Twitch. I do have to work tomorrow. So like there's that. But like doesn't mean we can't try. Like as soon as we get off work to go live. Every eye's on you, you captivate the room, do 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 do. And so we do this right now, and because we might get on again in a little bit, but we need images. We need lots of images. I do use PowerPoint for almost all of my promotional content. This is because it's something I have. Is Photoshop better? Yes. Is Acrobat better? Oh gosh, I dropped my phone. It brought the country out of me. Is Acrobat better? Yes. Are there better ways to make promotional items? 100%. But it's just, I enjoy doing it through PowerPoint. It's because it's an easy process.
Telling lies? No, Papa.
Same. Listen, I've never lied once in my life. And you can trust me. You know who you couldn't trust? I don't think I have to say it. Politicians. We get real here. I'm just greatly affected by that. Did you know they made it illegal to, like, declare people witches and take their land? Like, what's that about? What's... I long for the good old days of just declaring what I wanted was owned by a witch. Okay. Poses. I need probably 3/4 that way. Wind. Let's see. I want to do that. But I want it to be like that. Oh god, no. Maybe let's try rotating the wrist. Okay, and then... I'm so tall. I don't think I need to be fully out, though. Perspective again? Okay, you see his side profile, but I don't think I want it to be my side profile, because then it's gonna be harder to cover up his image of him. I'm also not gonna be that far forward in my picture. Because I'm not going for 3/4, just to like get a view of the outfit. Okay, let's see. Camera is here. If I'm standing here, staring out to that, then he's turned 3/4 like this way, and I need to be more like this. And just slightly. There we go. Save. Doot. And we grab these. Okay, I gotta make myself a little bit bigger. Honestly, I don't actually have to cover up that shield part, but we're going to. Okay, so I might actually want to filter myself this time. Format picture. I want filters, picture correction. Let's go to color. Turn up my saturation. Turn down the temperature just slightly. Brightness. Turn that up a little bit. I mean, if I wanted to make it fit better, I should take a higher quality picture of my model. And we're gonna make myself blurry like I'm out of focus. Do, 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 do. The art style kind of reminds me of like Lord of the Rings-esque games. I'm gonna copy this text box. I could do this, which would help my model blend in more. But what I want to do is something different. No color. Text options. Soft glow. And then I need to make it 3D. And I need to turn it inwards. I wish there was a better rotation tool than that. Doop. That's the, oh, that's the bottom level. I want the side. And then you can't really see that. This text might need to be different. Actually, I think it's the font that makes it unreadable. Comic Sans. The most pretty of styles. Comic Sans in 3D. It's so good. Who doesn't want to see Comic Sans in 3D? Okay, and then the rotation. Oh, oops. Oh, no, I don't want to move this picture. I want to move the text box. See? Very mindful. Or should I switch it to live? I don't think I'm going to switch my BRB screen. So let's just say live. Okay, and then I need you to turn another angle actually. Let's turn you up like this. A little bit more like this. Control C. I think it was better the way I had it before. And then we're gonna make me a bit bigger. I should crop myself first, but I'm not gonna learn. I'll never learn my lesson unless I make mistakes first. And I've never made a mistake, so that's been really hard for me. Don't you hate when you just can't make mistakes and like everything just works? Like every time? Come on. Give me some kind of flaw. Let's see. Do I want to put like a clear filter over this? No, it's fine. If I'm live for a long time, what I need to start doing is not just tweet when I'm live, but tweet when I'm still live. I feel like that's something I lack doing sometimes. I mean, I already am bad enough at just tweeting that I'm live. But if I'm bad at both, that makes it really hard for people to, like, know that they can see me. And that's a real shame. Honestly, a crime. Let's see. I want something that I can do a little bit more detail with. Something that's a little bit more demure. Like some kind of action shot or something. Maybe. But there's not that much, like, content from it yet. So it might be difficult to get that. Like, there's a good amount of content, but, like... Oh, you know what? I have some ideas. I have hit some brainstorming. First idea. Oh, this is gonna be too low quality of an image for me to work with. It exists as a higher quality, but then I have to get the website. There we go. Because I don't want this part. There's a very specific part I want. That's a cute dog. Let's crop again. Eventually, people are going to be able to predict what I plan on doing. uh, Not today, not tomorrow, but eventually that might become an issue. Because, well, I don't know if it ever become any issue. Okay, so. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Let's see. Oh, if I put myself... No, actually, I thought about just replacing everybody with me just for a second. But it's like, contextually, I don't think that would make much sense. That would just look like me with a blue background. I don't think I'm going to use this image. But you know what? That doesn't mean I can't make it. Okay, I'm gonna need to be like this. Yes. I just enjoy doing this so much. I don't need it to do well for me to call it a success. I just want to do it and I'm doing it for myself. Can you tell what doesn't belong? Actually, I think it fits better on this side. Okay, and then here's what I want to do. This actually means that I'm humongous. Because if that's the size ratio that they are, and I'm back on its shoulder, and I'm out that far off in the distance, dear God, I dwarf man. I am a giant amongst men. I am going to crush. Crash, crash, crash. Nothing compares to the quiet moment alone. Just the 1, 2 of us who's counting on do 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 do. Let's be more than this. Do 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 do. You know what? Just me and the dog. I'm taking the dog. Uh, let's see. What would this be? Do, 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 do. I'm on my way. And we're gonna get rid of the backing. And I need to change that font because that's unreadable for this especially. I don't do this for everything, like this much promo for everything, but if it's a game that I feel like I'm gonna enjoy, then I'm more likely to do this. And I mean like just like I feel like it might be a game that's in for the long haul, especially. I used to do this all the time. But that's because I didn't have much else to work on for my channel. Now I have almost too much. I have animations. I have putting myself in 3D games. I have promotional content, music content, art content, model making. We do it all. I was talking to a friend and I was like, I kind of just feel like I'm a deconstructed VTuber. Like you can see all the different parts of being a VTuber, especially a 3D VTuber, and like being indie and doing it all yourself. Like I'm not super successful at it, but you can see what I do. You can see what's working and what's not working when I do it too. And that might be useful. Because if it works for me at my level, then chances are it's not like a one-off thing that would only work for me. Save. I'm on my way to the clearance sale. I'm not going to take too many more pictures from them though. I try to keep it cute. you know, just a very demure. I was gonna put me in the distance behind him, but like, I think the better idea. These all have me in a position of power, but you know what I'm missing? The thing that people like to see more. Reset. Poses and animations. Reset. This is about the angle I need. Get it to rotate. And that does that. Okay. There we go. Um, okay, facial. And we're gonna go to the keys. And where's my mouth? Oh. And let's give it a little bit of a bend to the arm. Let's give this a little bit of a bend. And we weren't. Oh my god. I kind of want to make the kick of the heel reference. It knows that I'm a Christian. uh, I'm worried about making jokes like that though, because the algorithm already feeds me a lot of that content. And that's not the content I want to consume, but it is. Okay, I think we need to go like this. I might have to take this picture more than once. And we are going to do wind. Uh, okay, okay. Oh, yes. I'm typing sideways on a mechanical keyboard, which makes this a lot harder. uh, that brings me too much joy. You know, I am having too much fun over here. Someone called the fun police, am I right? uh, okay, it wouldn't be that way, it would be this way. No, not that way. Um, let's see. Oh, God, no. Okay, I need to make this a little bit bigger because I don't want that to be at the bottom of it. I do have way too much fun with this sometimes, though. I mean, this is one of those times. This is fun. The second not a witch poison comes in contact with someone who's trying to cause trouble. uh, I gotta say, when I say that I make niche content for niche audiences, where's the overlap of people who like King of the Hill, VTubers who also like this type, and will remember this quote? Like, you know what? It's staying. I'm not saying I'm not gonna make it. I'm just saying I don't know who it's for. Oh my god, that's so great. I love that so much. It's for us. It brings me joy, so I want to
Or
share.
YKYK. Those who get it, get it. And
Same.
those that don't, don't.
Exactly. Let's see. I do love that not a witch poison would be the one I identify with this type of behavior. Um, See that toxic tree, and we're walking the other way. I love it though. That this is great. um, let's see. Um, uh, I mean, to be fair, it's a funny phrase, anyways. But like at the same time, it's funnier if you know Luan. I'm not saying that you have to know extra information to get why this is funny, but I am saying it's funnier if you do.
Time to do Pamela Pumpkin's Halloween workout.
Same. Oh, you know what? October 1st, put it on the calendar. Like, don't get me wrong, we're doing the art for spooky season, but technically, October's when we're gonna hit the stride for spooky season. What's spookier than a gravity-defying ponytail? Woo! uh, sometimes your hair doesn't need to make sense. Sometimes it's the fact that it doesn't make sense that makes it more interesting. Swish, swish, bish. Another one in the basket, and another one, and another one. Can't touch this. Another one in the casket. You know what is what, but you don't know what is what. What the? A tiger. Don't lose no sleep. Don't need opinions from a selfish or a sheep. I have a lisp. Yeah. Can't say those words. I don't think I took pictures of these two, which these two are the more important ones. Because this will be, if I...
Zombie arms go.
Same. Activate. Zombie arms, lactivate. No, stop that. I need this picture. Actually, I think I do want to grab like these corners. Just so that way it makes better thumbnail sense. Reclaiming my throne. Remember when someone tried to do a snatch game using just basically that one line? But using it, just reclaiming my time. They did like reclaiming my line, reclaiming my answer, or reclaiming my lines. Like you could make it work for maybe like a few jokes, but that's definitely a switch out character. Whip out. You know what? I don't use a sword. I don't use a shield. I don't need spells. I have ponytail. Whack! It's both my defense and my weapon. Go! Activate! No one can get through this ponytail. Honestly, I'm surprised I didn't think of it before to animate the entire ponytail as one thing instead of keeping them separate. Because I normally animate the ponytail all as like each individual strand of this hair would typically have its own rigging to it. Because I thought that was like the more fancy way for it to look. But this ponytail, I kind of like how it moves better as it moves in one unit. I think if I had individual strands of hair, I would like the other method. But if I have to like have like bigger strands of hair, like clumps of hair, this is probably a nicer method. Because it's not going to do the other thing anyways. Don't lose no sleep. Don't need opinions from a selfish or a sheep. Don't you come for me, oh not today. You're calculated, I got your number. Do 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 do. So we made with promo items though. 4 images seems like enough. It's 3 more than I normally do. I normally would just have like me with the game cover art or multiple me's with the game cover art. But this time, I think this, this, and this is enough. Like, I'm gonna repost this at one point. I posted it on Twitter already, but I'm gonna repost it on Twitter at some point. Oh. You can watch me turn to do. HOTTOGO. You can give me hard to go. Yeah, yeah, yeah. We did it. We made art. Like, not like good art, but we made art. And we didn't really make most of it. We used other people's art to make memes of ourselves. Let's get creative. Everybody's so creative. But one of the main points of this stream was because I haven't been as like verbally present, but also monitoring present the past few ones because like animation is hard and it requires a lot more focus than I thought like because of the monotony of moving each individual bone, I'd be able to do that while focusing on other things. I was wrong. I can't divide my attention like that. So those streams should be expected to kind of be a less interactive experience. But like most streams, like I look over like even gaming, like I can divide my attention more than that. And it might just be that I'm new at it. But like yeah. I definitely felt like while I was doing it, like this isn't very great stream content. It's content, but is it good? Relationship advice. How do I prove to my boyfriend that I'm not a witch? How do... dip it, dip it, dip. There we go. You know, we answer other VTubers prompts because we get content is hard. I have so much content because I make doing the process of making content. I content farm my own existence, and that makes it a lot easier. So I'm like, I do a lot to set up for streams, so I might as well make it content. It's not always good content, but that's why I have so many videos. I show the process of me getting better. And you know what? Doesn't everyone like to see someone get better? I mean, I feel like people say that, but what they really mean is they like to see somebody who used to be bad but is now good. Because if they liked the other way around more frequently, they would probably, like, Chapel Roan would have exploded a lot sooner. Like, I don't mean that she was ever bad, I just mean like she was like underground for so long and she struggled to come up. And if people liked up and coming people, that process would probably be a lot faster. But that's just a game of theories. And one thing you have to know about me is my favorite place to talk is out of my ass. Like, again, like I said, one of the things that like helps me talk a lot is just I talk a lot and I learn to tune myself out. um, it's just to like say my surface thoughts instead of thinking things through all the time whenever like yeah. Like it's not like I don't have a filter. I think the people who have the biggest filter are the people who say they're not filtered. Um, but it is a factor of not quite thinking about where the statement's going. Like, we know about the journey, but we just don't know where that journey leads us. We both get to figure out what I was thinking when I started this sentence. It's an exploration for both of us. It has whimsy, but I'm not sure if it's fun. The seaweed is always greener in somebody else's bowl. You dream about going up there, but that is a big mistake. Look at the world around you. I'm gonna bring us to me close up. Let's see. I'm gonna check on something real fast. N-O-T-T-O-G-O. You can take me hard to go. I can be the one on your new addiction. Do 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 when you're doing it with me, doing it with me. Hottogo. Honestly, as a dyslexic person, I felt personally attacked by another song with spelling in it. It's not fair. I don't know how to spell. That's why I can't be a witch, is I don't know how to spell. I'll wait. Uh, oh, you know what? Do I want to play Hearthstone or do we want to watch some promotional item stuff for the game that we're gonna play? I want like semi discoverability there, but I also like to know what I'm getting into. Hottogo. You can take me hard to go. I can be the one. Do, 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 do. Everything you need to know. You know what? I need to know things. Do you need to know things? Let's know things together. I'm gonna put this on a different browser tab though. I can be the one you teacher. Call me hot, not pretty. Baby, do you like this beat? I've made it so you'd sleep with me, yeah. It's like 101 degrees when you're doing it with me. Doing it with me. Oh my god. Yeah, sometimes what goes at my Discover More page is things I did not need to hear. I love when they do an ad that's supposed to be like, this is the real game from the ads. And it shows people talking about playing the game, but it's obviously reading from a script because, like, they'll be like, they'll wait for something to happen on screen and then say it. Or like something of that nature. Okay, you guys ready? We're gonna do the best type of content. Like content that I feel takes a lot of skill, practice, and timing. I'm not sure if I'm prepared to do it, but I heard that I should just go for it. So, without further ado, let's do the thing that is just the most demanding reaction. Okay, I'm gonna get my reactions ready. They did what? What happened to the dog? Okay, we're ready. Oh, apparently we're not ready.
In this video, you can find a detailed separate guide on my channel if you're
I guess it's
interested
harder
in
than I
being more
thought.
in-depth. Starting off with the first thing that you see when you open the game.
Oh, by the way,
that is
whoops.
character
I don't want to be a
creation.
sniper wolf about it. The video I'm watching, scroll. Everything you need to know before starting Throne and Liberty. The channel is Freshie. They got 9.36k subscribers, 9.63k and 1 like, because that's what you should do. If you want to be a good YouTube citizen, like and subscribe. I'm dyslexic. Give me a break. You know what? I gotta get in seating position so we can both watch it together. You know what I mean? Yeah, it's movie time. We're gonna watch. It's movie time, so we're gonna watch this. I have to turn away, so that means my face tracking is not working. And I didn't think about that until just now. But you can see my face. Yeah, I didn't think about the fact that when I turn my head, you won't be able to see, like my face tracking is in front of me. But whatever. We'll do it live. Movie time.
Creation. First, you get to watch a cinematic, then you get thrown into character creation through these amazing animations. After selecting your gender, you get to experience a very detailed character creation system. There aren't as many presets available, but with the sliders you can create what you're looking for.
Oh,
It's
that's
not
cool.
on the BDO type level, and you definitely can't go as crazy as you could in Blade and Soul, but it will satisfy
Oh, I
everyone
liked
that
Blade and
enjoys
Soul.
spending hours creating the perfect character. There is
It was
also an
like
option to
didn't launch
upload
off if I
your
remember
own
correctly
or
though.
whoever else's picture you want, and the game will automatically create that face for you. It is not that great, but it can mostly help you set up a
Oh, that's
face
kind
for
of cool.
whoever you're trying to create. Leveling
We can
is a
upload
crucial
our
part of the
face.
game, as it is the only way to get to the end game. If this is your first time leveling in Throne of Liberty, I encourage you to take it slowly. Do not rush, do not speedrun, enjoy the story, and enjoy being in the moment. Leveling teaches you
I'm
many core
terrible at that.
systems like upgrading gear and skill. It is used to test weapon combination, skill builds, and getting used to combat. It's pretty much a tutorial to the game. When you hit max level 50, it will feel like there's so much to do and you won't know where to start. Just remember that two main things which recharge daily are contracts and dungeon tokens. You do not
We can
have
do
to do
daily
them every
stuff.
day as it has a
We
limit
have
it
days.
reaches, but you should never let it reach
I have to
that
say
max
something though, so it's
limit.
not reaction
You can try
content.
doing dynamic events and open world bosses, maybe try some 3v3 arena for PvP battles,
Where's my
or you can
script?
always go back and finish all the blue side quests you have missed. They give great rewards and everyone should try to finish them all eventually. There's a lot of content, but nothing is mandatory. By this time you have probably already watched a lot of gameplay videos and guides trying to figure out which weapon combination to go for that suits your playstyle and have most likely decided on a build. Do not
Yeah.
worry if you end up not enjoying and liking the build. It is very easy to reroll to a different weapon
Oh, that's cool.
combination as
I was
long
actually
as you
kind of worried
actively
about that.
keep playing. The two main things you would need are growth stones for leveling gear items and skill books for leveling skills, which are very easy to obtain. If you already decided on your ultimate weapon combination, you most likely also researched enough to figure out your gear and skill build. There are many
I didn't realize you got
websites
to like
out
have
there where
two.
you can find quality information from Korean veterans and knowledgeable community members. It is crucial to not make the common mistake of investing time and resources into upgrading and leveling gear that won't work for your build. Maybe you are the brainstorm type of person who likes to experiment and find their own builds, and that is completely fine.
I'm definitely that
Who
type of
knows,
person.
maybe
I
you
like to
end
do it
up
my own
creating
way.
a new meta build. Understanding traits and how it impacts your stats will be the ultimate endgame gear progression that can literally make or break your character to the point where only option is starting over. Building.
Oh no. Wait. I was unaware that this was part of the game. This looks like it's just a mobile game. This looks nothing like the ads. This game looks nothing like the ads, but don't worry, I'll make a game that does. Okay, and then I'm gonna use this, and then I'm gonna take this dog wagon thing, and okay, yeah, and then we're gonna do. It's gonna explode wild, but don't worry, we have a sword, and now we're gonna fight these things. I'm gonna skip actually.
And leveling wrong traits and wrong gear
Reaction
items
content
will set you
aside,
back
I
weeks,
think
if
that's
not
actually kind
months.
of annoying.
Traits are the only thing you should actually watch a detailed guide about and learn everything there is to learn about it, as the game does a very poor job at explaining them. From how to obtain them, how to buy and sell, where to farm, which are the best traits, how to unlock and level them, and most importantly how each trait impacts your stats and your character power in both PvE and PvP through their hidden formulas. Runes won't be available at the start for global release, so I won't bother you too much with them, but you should still eventually watch a guide on them when time comes, as the game does a very poor job of explaining them. Content
I understand
unlocks
runes.
periodically with time through completing milestones. They can be seen in this menu. All the previous content that has been unlocked and all the future content that is still locked. You can see when and what will unlock next. The milestone lasts for 1 to 2 days, and once the timer is finished, those events and bosses are added and unlocked in the next 2 to 3 days. It doesn't unlock instantly upon completing the milestone. This way the game prevents hardcore grinders who reach level 50 in 3 hours from farming high level events and bosses before the majority of the players. By the time
I kind of
level
actually
50
like
events
that.
are unlocked through milestones,
Though we're gonna be a
most of the player
hardcore
base
grinder.
should be level
As
50
I mentioned, we're
and
gonna
able
be
to
doing a long
participate in
stream of
those
this.
dynamic events and open world bosses. The ultimate endgame
Ooh.
PvE content are dungeons. There are 6 level
I like the
50
group
tier 1
dungeon stuff.
dungeons and 3 sort of
What are those
introductory
leeches on
multi-level
everyone's back?
dungeons. As a new
It's
player, you
very
should 100%
Tsunade
complete all 3
slug
introductory
thing.
dungeons, learn how they work, which can help you test your builds,
'Cause it looked like
check
they were
out the
healing,
combat and get used to the mechanics.
but I think it was actually
They are
poison.
very easy and you do not need any guides for them, but once you get to level 50 dungeons,
Because
it
this
is recommended
is
that you at
poison.
least watch a guide to know what to expect. On my channel you can find all 6 guides for all 6 dungeons, and every guide is 3 to 4 minutes long. While also in the description you can
I probably
find
won't
a
watch any
written
guides on
version to put on your
dungeons.
second monitor while playing. I am all for experiencing
Because
and
this is a
learning new
free-to-play game,
dungeons
though,
on
I
your
wanted
own,
to go ahead
but
and
also
watch
expect
this.
a lot of people to be
Because in case he
toxic and
advises on,
potentially
like,
vote kick
currency
you
that
if
I
you
shouldn't
don't know the
spend.
mechanics. Dungeons aren't the only endgame PvE content that will eat up your time. You will often find yourself either out in the open world or in open world dungeons just farming mobs for a few hours. To some
I
players it can
like
be a
the
very
open world
relaxing
dungeon
period
concept.
as they blast some tunes and destroy hordes of mobs for shiny rewards. Even dynamic events and PvE open world bosses will give you the thrill for the first few weeks, especially since every few days new events and new world bosses will unlock with increased
I see
difficulty and fun
Le
mechanics.
Enchant,
For
je
PvP players, the game is
spellcaster.
literally made for you. From conflict PvP events and open world bosses to 3v3 arenas and open world dungeons, small scale PK fights during nighttime will be our ultimate PvP content. until you join a guild and Boonstone and Riftstone GVG battles.
I'm debating if I want to have my own guild or join
the final
one.
boss of PvP endgame content, which are castle sieges.
Because it could go either
An
way.
unforgettable experience which made me love this game.
Oh, that's actually pretty cool.
Ultimate MMO feeling where thousands of players will battle
Also,
each
I
other
love
to
that
kill the
moving
troll.
rock kind
Solo
of thing.
players will also enjoy their experience as pretty much everything can be done as a solo player. There is party matchmaking which lets you select your dungeons, your class, and you wait for a queue to pop. Or if you want more experienced groups, finding them in the party board will be your go-to place. But expect
It's
to be
just
gear
also a
capped
really
if your
pretty
gear
game.
score isn't adequate. Every content that can be done from events, open world bosses, farming, life skills, even PvP to some extent is solo friendly. On the other hand, Throne of Liberty is a very social game, and you will be missing out on a once in a lifetime experience if you do not join an active guild early at the start. Being in a guild has many benefits and literally zero downsides. The biggest thing being guild raids, which allows you to actually have higher chances at obtaining gear drops from open world bosses.
Ooh.
And don't even get me started on the PvP aspect.
I wonder how much it
and
takes
fighting
to
for a
like start.
Boonstone or Riftstone in a 1v1 GVG battle against a guild of similar size and strength, all while making new friends and having fun. Many haters will say that the game is very pay to win, and they would be
I'm a
wrong.
hater.
By definition, it is most definitely pay to win. But compared to the MMORPGs that are out there and available, in Throne of Liberty you won't even feel it, as it will have almost no impact on your gameplay. As a matter of fact, it can get you, a free-to-play player, a chance to obtain premium currency by selling gear, items and materials on the auction house, which only uses premium currency loosened to buy and sell. So just by playing the game, getting drops, you can take advantage of players spending real money to buy your items.
It's
and in
like
turn
crypto.
fill your pockets with loosened, which you can then spend on
You can either
cosmetics,
mine
pass,
crypto,
or making your character
or you can
strong
buy
by buying
crypto.
better gear trades, items and materials. Throne of Liberty has a very detailed settings menu, with a lot of settings that won't make any sense to you. Unfortunately, there are a lot of weird and unnecessary settings turned on by default, which hinder your gameplay.
Epic.
So understanding them and knowing what to change can
Ambient
significantly improve your
occlusion.
gameplay experience. That's why on my channel you can find a very short guide where I go over the best graphical settings for low, mid and high-end machines, as well as optimizing your other settings and keybinds to improve visibility and overall gameplay.
I say the rights actually can't give me
Throne
a
of Liberty
headache.
can also be the ultimate completionist dream.
But that's just because there was a
There are
bright
few
screen.
systems in place which let you collect things for small buffs. During leveling and throughout the open world, you will find these mysterious letters pretty much everywhere. There are small glimpses into the lore of
I will say if I have to use premium
many,
currency to
many,
upgrade
many
things,
small stories,
then I might
Easter eggs,
actually
and hidden
want to look
meaning
at
inside.
guides to
Collecting
base
them
my
also
own
isn't
strategy
for
off of at
nothing, as
least.
you gain ornate coins, which can be spent in the cash shop for various cosmetics items and materials. The second biggest thing is the lithograph book, which lets you add gear pieces into the collection. Once
nice.
you fill in the category, you can obtain the rewards for completing it. There are 300 different categories and rewards you can get.
Oh my
ranging from
god.
easy and basic ones
No,
to full
you
and
skipped over a
complex
really
rewards
important
you can
part,
get.
sir. These. I love it. Where I need these. Okay, let's look. I want you, this one. I want that one. I want that one. I want that one. Oh, there's more. Scroll on this. Scroll. Scroll, I demand it. Scroll.
Ranging from easy and basic ones to
How
fully
dare
advanced
you.
collection gear and rewards. Morphs
My
and
heart-
Ami toys also aren't as easy to obtain, as most of them drop from very RNG ways like dungeon drops or open world boss drops. So this will take
Ooh.
a very long time to unlock everything. They give nice bonuses to your character, such as mastery buff, item drop chance, morph speed and so on. And lastly, something that will be added
Ooh,
in the very
fishing.
near future is the fishing codex. There you can put all the fishes you caught, which will also give you nice bonuses to increase your fishing capabilities.
Oh, so kind of
And
like
that's
Black
gonna cover
Desert.
this short, basic and introductory video. Everything I talked about in this video can be found on my channel in a separate video, which you
We did it! Okay, yes, and if you'd like to subscribe to them, You can see their username and everything. Oh, you know what? I probably should actually link it if I want to be the best of persons on the internet. So we'll go ahead and link it in both chats. Just so that way, if you want to go watch it, you can. And you can support their channel. Because I think supporting channels is really important. So we're going to be a good person. We're going to share that link on both of them. Yeah, and so if you'd like to watch this channel again, if I skip past something that you didn't... Oh, we're still in theater mode. Theater mode is just turning around my model. But yeah, if there's something I skipped over and you want to go back and watch it, there's the link to the video. Feel free to check it out on your own time. If you go check them out, make sure you subscribe. Again, if we do any reaction content, I want to make sure that we give credit and support the people that we react to, because it would be rude to just steal content without accrediting or anything. Who would do that? And then dox the person who calls them out. I mean, who would do that? Knee close up! Hey! Thank you for the anonymous gift! You rock! I appreciate it so much. I hope you have are having a good day, good week, and great month. Thank you so much for the gifted sub. Yeah. I'm updating those emotes and notification stuff. But thank you so much. Okay, I think we're gonna play a card game. We don't have motorcycles though, so it may not be a good card game, but we'll play a card game. Card games on motorbikes. Motorbikes on card games. I can be the one on you. Baby, do you like this view? Whereas could you change my category? Could you change it to Hearthstone, please? You know what? We could play card games on motorbikes, specifically Hearthstone. I just gotta go borrow someone's motorcycle and take out my phone while I ride. Or drive. Because, you know, a little danger in your life. No, I'm not encouraging people to text and drive. But I'm not encouraging people to Hearthstone and drive. I don't want to be responsible for that. I don't think I could afford the lawsuit. If I could afford the lawsuit, then maybe. Okay, we're gonna start a GoFundMe. GoFundMe to allow Poison to to say irresponsible advice online. It's the Poison Defense Fund. Listen, am I really a poisonous streamer if I don't say a little bit of bad advice? Where's the poison? It couldn't possibly just be a name. Baby, do you like this game? Thank you for switching my category. Do, 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 do. When you're doing it with me. Where the fuck is my mic? Sorry. I couldn't remember where I clipped my mic to, and I felt it on my neck where it normally is, and I couldn't find it. And I was like, where the fuck did I clip this to? And I clipped it to my headset. I was like, I hear myself, so I know I have my mic on. But where is it? Battlegrounds. We're gonna readjust my Mokopi. Do. You know what? I think if for no other reason than it being September, we should try to be live as much as possible until the end of the month. I think that would be a good idea. Because I have a clear weekend. So, like, that's basically, yeah. And we have a game that we want to play, and we have animations to work on. We have things to do, people. And we can watch Smosh together. It's like a sleepover. Except I can't hear you. Unless you use the, like, redeem. Then I can hear you. Wait, make sure I'm on single. Okay. Why can't we be friends? Why can't we be friends? Why can't we be friends? Do 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 do. Every night. Oh look, it's like a Venus flytrap. Reborn. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with Reborn. And then maybe go towards Murlocs and do like a Venom build. Because that seems like a really strong strat. Especially if I get the, when a creature dies with Venomous, it gains attack. That would be a really strong combination.
Once upon a time, in a battle
Um,
land.
ole ole ole. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Together forever. Do 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 do. Okay, I might grab my pasta because I forgot that I made it, and now I need to eat some of it. Because I could be getting popster and bobster, lobster and pasta. I'm gonna leave you guys over here so I don't have to reclip my mic. Be good.
And so the hero vanquished their foe.
I'm back. I didn't like fully leave, but oh my god, rearrange. I have pasta.
The mighty warband trusted the leader, and that gave them strength. Reading makes the mind sharper.
I don't want you to hear me eating, so I took my mic off there. So yeah. I realized the second I took my first bite, I was like, actually,
Joined the adventure.
let's not do that. Yeah. Do 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 do. I just saw the face my model was making. Oh. I can't believe I didn't do this. Let me grab an image real fast.
Perhaps you will learn something from this story.
Do 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 do.
Often extraordinary things are accomplished by
Sell.
means.
Ooh. Start combat. Give a 5/5 shield. I feel like you're gonna be better for me right now.
The mighty war
I'm eating pasta, so I need this.
waited for them.
Pasta! Hey, we are eating some pasta. Apparently with our hands. While playing some Hearthstone. I'm also using my full body tracking, but just on the upper body. So you can see that I'm eating pasta. So I want to have pasta in front of me. Because I don't really have a scanner thing to like upload pasta. We're also going to be playing... Oh, nice! I also have a game coming up that I'm going to be playing, Throne of Liberty. That seems like it's going to be a lot of fun. So we're excited to do that. I should also check. I didn't check yet. But I should make sure I don't have a sponsorship offer from them. Because if I did, then I would probably take that. Throne of Liberty, it's like an MMORPG that, if you've heard of Black Desert, it plays very similar to that. It's made by, I think, the same people who made New World. It's New World, but with more fluid combat. We watched a video on it just a little bit ago. But let me go ahead and link it to you. I just typed in New World. That's not what we're looking up.
It takes us all this time.
Let's see here. I'm gonna link the game page real fast. But yeah, it's a open world MMORPG where they have dungeons that you do together with people out in the world. Tavern offers an extra minion. At start of 2 turns, discovers the tier 6 minion. And 2 turns, choose a greater trinket to buy. We're gonna choose this one because I don't like those. But yeah, you do open world dungeon content with each other. You build up a class, so you get a primary and secondary weapon, and you basically mix and match the weapons as you want to. Yeah, it looks pretty neat. I haven't played it yet, but I am probably getting it later. Honestly, that's one of the reasons why I like games like Naraka. People may not know what's going on, but what they do see is just cool stuff happening on the screen. Like, I like games that can give you anime moments, so that way people who don't even know what that game is can still just appreciate a cool moment happening in gaming. Sometimes Hearthstone can do that for me, but it's a little bit rarer with my strategy games to get that universally understandable moment of like, wow, that was a really cool jump. I basically refer to it as like, how much do you need to know about this game? I'm not... You didn't ask that before. You asked that a while ago. I think when we first started talking. I'm still working on getting some of my skills to recreate out of the people's, like, wish list. If that makes sense. I'm getting very, very close. I'm just someone who really cares about the things that they make. And I want to make sure that if I'm putting it out there and for other people to use, that it is something that I have no qualms or worries about. I want to give you guys the best that I can possibly do, in other words. No, you good. I appreciate the ask because it is something that I aspire to do. And I know that there's people who do commissions for like less. I mean with like, but I want to make sure that it's really, really good. I want to be good enough that when people ask you, where'd you get that? Not, why did you get that?
See a triple, shouted the minion. The fate of these minions had yet to be seen. The mighty warband.
When you asked, it was on Discord, I believe.
For them.
If you want to send me some like idea of it, so I could maybe get an idea of like what your definition of simple is, because everyone has a different definition of simple or image in their brain. I'm also working on my Blender skills to like get that up there.
But not the war.
Geometric shape because it's a robot. Let's see. Trying to think conceptually how I would perform that. I could maybe see. If you have a reference image? Oh, okay, nice. Left mouse menu gains the stats at the highest in your hand. This one.
And so, a new minion joined the adventure.
Doot. I need something better than what I'm finding. Hey, that's what I need.
The cold froze them solid until another turn.
There we go.
of the sun.
Okay. Let me make sure. You'll see the screen in just one moment. Let me put it on me close up.
The mighty war
I just like to make sure
is what waited for them.
I have other people on my Discord, so I like to keep that as... Oh, that might actually be doable. When you said geometric, I thought you meant like more in the head shape. But that actually might be fairly doable. It's very similar to my black and white models that I do, which I call my papercraft models. If you wanted that specific shape for the arms, oh no, what I would do is just give it a bodysuit, make that bodysuit its new body, and hide the body underneath. And I believe you said you wanted to use this for VR too, right? Okay, let's see. I'm gonna choose this one in case I can get the good Murloc.
I'm top of the food chain.
Let's do this. And then do this. Okay, so here's the stuff can do. Okay, so one thing I would want to do if you did use this for VR chat, sometimes Void VRM models have a problem with their skin becoming translucent. Sometimes the files just read weird. So probably send you two models that are basically identical, but just one has an extra layer of material to ensure that it doesn't go transparent.
The odds were stacked against them.
But that does look like something I could do. I believe for VR you also need it to be specific metrics, but that is just like humanoid metrics.
And so the hero vanquished their foe.
Purchase, sell.
The minion departed for the adventure of returning home. The tavern grew 3 sizes that day. The minion departed
That's what I was hoping for.
adventure of returning home. And so a new minion joined the adventure.
Yes. Would you want those parts? Okay, so one of the reasons why it's important to know what the model is going to be used for yeah. One of the reasons it's important is because I have mats that can be applied. If you're using it for like specifically Wardo for like the VTubing portion, it can be really like very, very much more like robotic and stuff. Like make the white parts like Echo from Overwatch. Oh my god, this mic. It's picking up my background noise. And then, like, if you want it for I want mechanical joints. Let's see. If the joints are mechanical in the sense that you want them to move in a circular fashion, like transformer-wise, maybe not. But if you wanted them to look mechanical, that would be a bit more doable. I would have to think about how many layers that's going to require. Because I'd need a base layer that I'd just basically black out. But the getting one part of the arm to kind of stay still while the other one moves up and down it, I think I would need to re-rig it out of Vroid if you want it to have that functionality. Now, if you just want it to appear like it has that functionality, that might be more doable. Because like what I do right now is I reshape a lot of like object stuff that exists, which makes it a lot easier. Let me sell you.
And so a new minion joined the adventure.
Let's see. There we go. Let's see. I think if I put it in, if I made a PMX file, or if I put it through Blender, that might be more doable. I've not actually used a Blender model yet in VRM form, I have a special like attachment to my Blender that lets me import and export VRMs, and I've done some molding with it, but I haven't done a lot with it. So it would be a semi yes at this point, where like I'm pretty sure I could do it, but I want to like just make sure my rigging doesn't break when I export a Blender model, because I don't know if it would or not, because I haven't yet to do that yet. I've imported a model, reshaped its face and everything, but I've not exported it to actually utilize it.
The mighty warband trusted their leader, and that gave them strength.
We have similar teams, me and them, but their team is better. Oh, I think I'm out. Yeah, I'm out. Yeah. Yep, have a good sleep, and I will talk to you later. I might try and make like a rough draft of what that would look like, because the rough draft wouldn't take me any time at all. Now I'm wondering if I could do like a rough draft of that of the model you want. I think I could just put together a quick rough draft at some point and just like show you basically how it would look if it was done just at a very base level. And then because I will do rough draft of models if I haven't done that like silhouette before, just to see if that is in the direction that you would like or not. But yeah. Because, yeah, I've done similar stuff, but I'll see about, like, making a rough draft to see if it's fully doable for me at my skill level. It is doable. That model is very doable. I just gotta make sure that, like, I can reshape it right. I mean, the, like, NV right reshape. But yeah. Also, we are gonna be hitting a break here, I believe. We're gonna do this break probably offline. Because when we come back, we'll be changing gears and doing something very different. Where are you? I'm trying to find which monitor my Twitch stream is on. I moved it. I mean, spaghetti's great though. Let's switch to me close up. Yeah, we're just gonna put this mic back on my thing. Flip it around. There we go. Back to the pop star mic. And let's correct my body. There we go. Let's see here. I can be the one on your new word again. Call me hot, not pretty. Oh yeah, that reminds me. The thing you sent me doesn't have a face. How would you want that face to look? I mean, I guess if you put it in the sketch, that would help. I honestly, sketches help even if they are, just because getting the thing out of your brain. Oh, okay, you'd want it to be a screen. You know, there's a Poyomi thing that lets you add your own screens to things. Like, it lets you put basically any video over top something. I wonder if that Poyomi material could be used to, like, say, rig a video and then have that video go towards that. Like, that would be really cool. That would definitely require a new layer, though, of skill. But, I mean, conceptually, that's a really cool idea. Especially if you could do, like, the rave things. I was thinking, when I saw that helmet thing, I was thinking you were wanting the, like the, they wear the, like, face masks at DJ things. You know what I mean? It's like the DJ mask that, like, has the like digital clock-esque face. I don't know a better way to explain it. Okay. We'll figure it out. But yeah, that's what I was thinking at first because I saw the black space, which makes me think of those screens. Also, this ponytail has, like, very little weight to it. That's why it's doing this. It does this by design because it's designed for animation, and I needed to have fewer bones in it, and the weight needed to be changed. I'm still working on my conversions of VRMs to PMX, but I'll get there. The hard part will be changing PMX files to VRMs. I mean, if my Blender workflow works right. Oh, okay. Yeah, that wouldn't be nearly as complicated as what I was thinking. Yeah. And the DJ mask is what it does that from what I was thinking of. Um, but, like, yeah, it's cool. Like, you get some rest. We can talk about it later after you get sleep. I'm probably gonna do a very long stream this weekend at some point, because we're leaving September, and I've been able to get a few subs here and there. So I kind of want to just do some long streaming. Yeah, you go get that sleep. I keep on talking because our conversation's ending, but I'm still live. So you could just ignore whatever I say. uh, like, I will continue talking. No, saying goodbye has always been my hardest, like, life skill. I still have no idea. Yeah. Oh, same. You guys get subs. Same. I've actually been getting subs. I was surprised. I mean, but this is my first technical September. I started streaming last September. But I've been really happy, and I've gotten so much support here lately. Also, this is exactly what I would do when I have cosplay wigs on, because it's fun. But yeah. Oh yeah, I am still streaming currently, but we're gonna be taking a break. So I will see everyone later. I'll be going live again later today. I have to work tomorrow morning. And then after I get off, I'll probably just go live. And we can say hi, and we can hang out. Till then, see you next time, which is probably later. Bye! I love that happy face.